right. Here we go. We're back for some more. Did I want to do anything with this? Yeah, I'll hit it. Oh, well now. That just got interesting. It's almost more damage. I think that makes it worth selling. Because I think what I have right now is decent. I would have paid 5 exalts for that back when I needed it. Okay, so what we're doing now is... What are we doing now? No idea. We're doing more maps. Tier 3 maps. I think I can handle them. I don't have very many. But hopefully we can succeed on the maps, and so we get sustain. And I think we'll be just fine. I'll probably die a little bit more often. That just makes sense because everything does a little bit more damage. But my ability to clear everything should be okay. And that's the main part that I care about, so. In fact, there's probably some optimal amount of death that exists. Like, if you never die, you're probably playing on a difficulty that's too easy, right? Like, there's got to be some optimal amount of death that says you're at the right difficulty level. Alright. Where are my monsters? Oh, it feels so good when it just cracks and everything dies. Get out of here. Get out of here. I mean, am I supposed to kill rares too? I don't actually know. Does that move up the counter by a lot to get me more distilled stuff? I don't know about that. Let me watch the thingy. It seemed to move up more when I killed the rare. Yes, a delirium tablet. Yes. That's exciting. And a level up? This is a good moment in Tridex.
Hold on.
Alright. I don't think we're getting more than that. Okay, there's the timer. And a ruby. Sweet. Greed, guilt, ire. All the normal things. Greed, guilt, and ire are the 3 that are worth the least. And envy is actually not worth that much, weirdly enough. Even though it's later on the list. It might just be kind of a crappy modifier or effect, I don't know. Or maybe it's not required in any of the skills that, or notables that people want. I don't know. Okay, so now comes, for me, the unfun part of Delirium, which is retracing my steps to pick up crap. Maybe I should start just picking up crap as I go and just accept that we're gonna have slightly less time to kill stuff if I do that. Because then I don't have to do this. So that's probably a good idea.
Lightning strikes twice.
You know, I do need more bucklers. Or, well, I don't need more bucklers. I need a better buckler. Is more what I mean to say. And there's still a breach somewhere. Have I not found it yet? I don't think I've found it yet.
I have enough in the tank already.
Take you out. Go ahead and visit the base.
Won't say no to a spot of shut eye.
Yeah. Well, hold on. 37 to spirit. I guess that's not that much when I look at the possible numbers. Hey, Ralden, how's it going? Oh, it hasn't been updated yet. I get it. So it doesn't understand bucklers. Interesting. I wonder if Exile UI has been updated in the last day or two. It's been like 2 days since I installed it. Exile UI. Releases 158, 157, 8. I think it still hasn't been updated. Huh. Okay, anyway. Sorry about that. Moving on. Let's put away all our stuff. Doodly 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 doo. I did see this. What's that? Minions have increased maximum life, increased war cry speed. Ugh. That does not seem like a great combo. I don't think... Who uses minions and war cries? Is that a thing? Do totems count as minions? Are totems and war cries a thing? I don't know anything about the witch or the warrior, so I'm uninformed. I also didn't do my passive point. Shoot, I don't remember where was. Oh, right, I was taking weapon set points. Okay. Alright, you have a lot of lightning resistance, so we need to get you shocked and exposed. Greater Resolve Rune is nice. Here's the Breachy Poo. And... where are the enemies at? Ugh, it just closed so fast. You just don't get a chance. You just don't get a chance. I am not a fan of how quick breaches close. Oh, I must be missing... There's either a strategy or they've just nerfed them a lot, because they just don't spawn enough monsters. Maybe it works better if I have a waystone that just increases the amount of monsters in general. That helps with sustaining breach. That might be a thing I need to work on. Potentially. I'm loving all these runes, though. Exalted Orb. Beautiful. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, salvage. Salvage you, identify you, and do I sell you? Life man, yeah, I sell you. Okay. And then I put away all you. And then we have a T3 waystone, let's juice it. 12 additional packs of bramble monsters, okay. Fair enough, let's work our way over to this tower. Maybe we can get something good. Tablet-wise. Well, we did get our delirium, so I can always do that. Oh yes, augury. At least this map I know the layout of. So that's nice.
Through the art.
Sure. I don't care about random malls. I probably should for money purposes. I don't know. I mean, at some point, any rare could be incredible, so it's probably worth picking up. I just get tired of just looking at... It's like I'm looking at stuff I don't understand, you know what I mean? But, like, I understand enough that if it was absolutely incredible, you know, it had plus 80% physical damage, and it rolled a really high amount, plus 70 physical damage, you know, plus 50 cold damage, plus 40 fire damage, increased attack speed. Like, I would know that that's worth some exalts. So it's weird because there's this middle ground. I think it's armor especially where I'm like, I don't know if I totally understand what's valuable. I know that resists and life are generically valuable, but surely there are other stats that people look for. Oh, geez, that was close. Yikes. Rid of you guys. Man, we're getting all kinds of runes these days. Digging that. There's a catalyst. Uh-oh. We're not keeping up with it. Not gonna help. Breach Lords. I don't know what Breach Lords clasped hand actually means. Okay, well that was a decent breach. Maybe it's because we're finally on tier 3 maps. Oh, frick. Oh, they're getting me. Oh, yes, we got a breach tablet. Oh, I almost made it to that hand, too. Alright, well, that was... If every breach was like that, I'd be fine with it. That was the first one we've had that was anywhere near that good. Plus, we got a tablet, so that was nice. Alright, is this spear... 10%? No, that's not any good. Alright, get rid of you. Okay, did I forget? Breaches are intense. I don't remember if I left other stuff on the ground.
Submit.
Doesn't look like it. So there is a yellow chest. Always worth opening. just realized that has quality to it, so it is worth keeping. This room is way smaller than it looks. This whole pile of stuff keeps you from actually walking into the middle of the room. Tiny little hallways. Alright. Curse, mail belt. 2 charm slots. Oh, wait. I saw some good stuff. What's that? Mana, armor strength, fire resistance. Maybe. I don't really know what makes a good belt. Alright. What do we got? Couple more rare monsters still. I guess we don't have to kill all the rares because there's a boss. Ow. Quadrillas, man.
Lightning strikes twice.
Do not get hit by a quadrilla if you want to live. Lesser Jeweler's Orb is not worth very much. What's up, Iron Ghost? How goes it? Waystone, tier 3. What is this? Got Tempest Shrine. Cool. Now we head over to... Oh, that's the end of the map. We gotta go back this way. Did I open all of the thingies? I did, okay. Oh, we got the Chimera boss. Alright. We're just melting them. Wow. Almost got it in one volley.
Straight through the art.
Oh, jumping on me. Got him. Tier 4 Waystone. Rare Staff, Exalted Orb. I'm guessing the staff sucks, but we'll grab it just in case. Can we sell it?
A sight for sore eyes.
Yeah, that sucks. Sucks. Armor, cold damage, rarity, dexterity, mana. 6% lightning resistance? Yeah, that sucks. It's literally the lowest it can possibly roll, by the way. It is the worst tier 1 resist, and it is bad. Okay. But we said we were gonna salvage this. Wait, what was that? What did I just sell? I think I just sold that. What's a neural catalyst? Are you worth anything? Nope. Not really. And how much are these things worth? Oh, it's even worse than the simulacrum ones? That doesn't make any sense. It must be easy to get to a point where breaches are dropping more splinters, because I've been getting more simulacrum splinters than breach splinters, but they're worth basically twice as much. So there must be as you get further in the game, a way to kind of switch that around. Alright, let's get rid of some of my lower cold resistance rolls. People really love farming breach, apparently. Or the rewards just aren't very good for, like the breach boss, so that people aren't needing 300 splinters as often. That could be it. I know basically zero about the meta, so don't listen to me.
Of course.
Oops. Wait, I need some of you. Okay. On to the next map. I need a map. Tier 3. Put magics over here. Okay. More magic monsters. Yes. More quantity and rarity? Sign me up. And then we'll go to... There's another tower over there, which is also cool. Alright, let's do this ritual one. Gosh, what do I have? Breaches open and close. 6% faster. Alright. I'll probably throw my breach tablet onto that tower. Wow, that was a bit of a lag spike. Regal orb, not bad. Oh, don't stand in the tornado. That thing moves fast. I don't think any of that is worth much. Let's see. I guess we'll go around this way. Brutal Scream. Well, I didn't hear a brutal scream when I eradicated that thing. And we got an Exalt. Sweet. Free money. $1. How my brain thinks about everything is in dollars. Where one Exalt is $1. Dead end. Get wrecked. Okay, now we go up this way, or do we go down this way? Multiple choices. This is a big map. T3 Waystone. Not bad. Exalted Vol Orb. Wow. We've gotten some good chest drops. Okay, so here's next rare. And there goes the next rare. Let me double check that there's not the ritual right here, because I'll be sad if I miss it. Okay, I don't think the ritual's over there. So now we can pop over to here. Keep going. There's the next ritual. We got an ultimatum on the ground over there. Hopefully it's the one that I can attempt for my 6 points. Haven't been able to get one of those yet. Nope. Unfortunately. Alright. Nothing. It's not terrible. Oh, ouch. Jeez. That was rough. No, so Hafalis, they changed it so that the ultimatums that give 10 trials and therefore 6 ascendancy points are supposed to be available starting at level 65 now. But for whatever reason, I don't know if they failed to patch it correctly or if it's just like you can get lucky and get ones that give you 10 trials. But for whatever reason, I haven't managed to find one yet. These guys, for how much? Like, you can get behind them, but then immediately they're back to shielding. These guys are not easy to kill. And they keep shooting you with large amounts of damage. It's not that easy to stun them either. Okay. I probably should have just left them behind. Anyway, what do we get? Grants immunity to being poisoned. Used when you become poisoned. Recover life and mana equal to your... Wow. That's pretty good. Yes. So, Hafalis, that's what I'm getting at. So, basically, they're both supposed to start being an option to get your 6 ascendancy points at level 65. But I think they made some sort of mistake with the ultimatums. Oh my gosh, another one of these is like my worst nightmare. Oh geez. It just, like, what am I supposed to do? Those projectiles fire so fast. I don't even have time to get out of the way of them. They're always targeted at me. Melee range? What does that do? Do they not shoot the projectiles? I mean, I just have to dodge everything and then I never get any attacks in. I can't even launch the lightning orbs without getting wrecked. This is not a good enemy for me. Right, but it's not a long time that I have where he lowers his shield. It's enough time for like one thing. Before he's... Look, I did 2 shots and he was already back to shields up looking right at me. Like, if I play it safe, it's fine, but it is... Just compared to other enemies, it's like way more effort. Get out of here. Oh, but it was so worth it. It was so worth it. Ah, yes. Yes. Gotta screenshot that. It's my first divine of the game. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just for my particular build, like, there's nothing I could do there. Because even laying down, you know, my little lightning rods, which is kind of like setting up my DPS, was triggering projectiles. So there was just nothing I could do without getting projectiled. But we got a divine. We're rich. I haven't checked the price today. Last time I looked, they were in the 90s as far as how many exalts they're worth. I don't know if they're still going up or going down or what, but they're worth a lot. Oh, one of them's got proximal tangibility. I'll do it. Okay. What do we got? Nothing. Textual coronation. We already checked all that, I think. Alright. Sweet. That's a good map. That's a great map. What are divines worth? Divines are worth 95 right now. $100 right there. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Omen of refreshment. Oh, that's the really good one, right?
Hey.
Wait, which omens are which? Refreshment is... No, sorry, that one's not that good. It's Resurgence. Wait, what? I swear they were worth more than that. Yesterday, they were worth like a lot more than that. Oh, no, it's this one. Sorry. That's the one that's worth a lot. Amelioration. Goodness. Now, are any of these things worth anything? So the Sinistral Alchemy... Dextral Alchemy, not so much. Sinistral Alchemy actually is worth some? Wait, that's confusing. So apparently Sinistral is more... So prefixes are more valuable than suffixes? Is that what I'm seeing here? So then is that going to be true here as well? So Sinistral Coronation is 2-to-1. And Dextral Coronation is 19-to-1. Yeah, they're 10 times more valuable. Interesting. So then... Sinistral Exaltation is 3 exalts, and Dextral Exaltation is 1/4 of an exalt. Okay. And what about Annulment? Good God, those are expensive. 214. And Greater Exaltation is just worth 1/2 of an exalt. What about Corruption? That's worth 4 exalts. And then... Whittling, also worth 166. That's insane. Alright. Cool, cool. How do you get soul cores, by the way? What drops soul cores? Talismans come from, I think, the the whatchamacallits. But I don't know what soul cores come from. Greater iron runes are worth 2 exalts apiece. Are any of the other runes worth very much? 7 per, 5 per, 4, 22 per, 3 per, inspiration 11, stone 33, robust 5, 7, wait no, 3.5. Okay, so it's basically about 3 runes per exalted orb for all of them. Some of them are even cheaper than that, and then iron is the 6 times more expensive than everything else. Alright.
Indeed.
Put away all my junk. And then we've got ourselves a special charm, Arakali's Gift. I'm gonna look that up real quick. I don't know how good it is. "20% life is the most important one, so that's, in terms of rolls, it's pretty decent. Arakali's Gift, Antidote Charm, search. People are selling them for 1 exalt. Okay. Not worth anything. Oh well. Now we'll do the tower map. And here 61% increased magic pack size. Monster damage penetrates elemental resistance. Well, that sucks. Oh, this one is worth throwing a regal on. Nine additional packs of bramble monsters. That's not too big of a problem. And then this has a boss and a breach and a ritual. Yikes. There's gonna be a lot going on here. There's gonna be a lot going on. See if we can handle it. I am so tired of this chair.
Could do with a drink of water, this place.
Okay. Finding a comfortable way to sit with this chair is not easy.
Right in the guts.
Can't go that way. Do. Oh, I thought they weren't dead yet. They just take a while to explode. Alright, there's the breach. Go time. There's a clasped hand. Okay, we got a splinter. Another splinter. And that's it. ritual time. What does this one do? Tornadoes of rats? Sounds fun. I never read before that the tornadoes are made of rats. That's extra gross, I guess. Is that what it said? Did it really say tornadoes of rats? What? You've heard of Sharknado, but you weren't ready for Ratnado. That's hilarious. Okay, that's a decent ring to buy, actually. 9 chaos, 25 lightning. That's reasonable. Someone might pay an exalt for that. Oh wait, what? Oh, it's right here. It does say tornadoes of rats. I am 100% sure that's what it says. Your goodness.
Lightning strikes twice.
The algorithm for where it places these things does not seem to care if you only get about 8% of the roamable area to actually move around in. Cinched boots and anything good? Fire cold. Well, there's something good. Amelioration. 8 exalts right there. I mean, that alone might be a reason to farm ritual, is that amelioration, which is not an easy word to say. I keep wanting to say ameliorization. You know, one of those is worth 8 exalts. That's a 10th of a divine right there, and it doesn't cost a lot in terms of the ritual points. I wonder if even the best value proposition is just to reroll with all your points to try to get those. Like, that might be the most... Oh my god, I got another divine? That's like 2 in 20 minutes. What am I gonna do with all this riches? Oh my gosh.
Now there's a nice surprise.
And I agree, that is a nice surprise. Oh my gosh. 1 is great, but 2 is better. Wow, I'll take it. Streamer privilege right there. That was insane. Oh, we got a winter owl here. And a corrupted strongbox. Ooh, I haven't seen one of those before. That sounds fun. An owl talisman, regal vol orb. Okay, all that's fine. So what is this exactly? Corrupted. So I won't be able to... Contains an additional unique item. So I can't, yeah, I can't add more. Alright, let's give that some space. Oh, jeez.
Lightning strikes twice.
There's a rare coming. An exalted orb from you. You know, the exalted orb just doesn't quite shine as brightly when you just got a divine a minute ago. Kind of devalues it a little bit, especially when you get 2 divines in the same stream. Splintered tower shield. Corrupted.
No telling what this has seen.
Alright, is that any good? Dio Nader. Splintered tower shield. No, it's worth nothing. But what does it normally have? That this one. So this one has 45% increased thorns damage. So if I search show filters thorns damage and search for that, this is the only one that would be on the entire trade site, as far as I can tell. So maybe it's worth selling. I have no idea. Okay, we still need to keep going here though. There's a ritual altar. I mean, I'm guessing if the item kind of sucks already, adding some thorns isn't gonna make it not suck, but you know. People like to buy misprints of magic cards. Maybe people like to buy corrupted versions of uniques. But I guess people could just buy Vol Orbs and corrupt it themselves. So I guess it doesn't mean that much, now that I think about it. Alright, what do we got? 15... I'll take... Is that decent? I don't know. Fire resistance, spear. Okay, none of that's any good. I'll just buy this and then buy something to sell. And then we still have the boss to fight. Sweet. Oh, I can't believe we got 2 divines in like 20 minutes. That is awesome. I need to go open up Filter Blade and turn off Orb of Augments and Transmutes, because let me tell you, once you have 1 divine, you basically have infinite of those. Ooh, a new boss? A boss that's not in the campaign? This is cool. Where are you going, dude? Ow. What is... Why am I, like, under... Oh, do I need to stay out of that little sand pit thing? I don't know what's going on here. These are new mechanics. Okay. You're in your jumping phase. Fine. Guy's got a lot of life too. Getting there. He's in turret mode. Here comes jumpy mode again. Can you even hurt him in jumpy mode? Probably. Out of that circle. Ow. Jeez. What is going on? How visually, like, I'm slowed down and I'm underneath the sand, but I wasn't in anything. I wonder if it's a debuff that once you've entered, it still sinks you into the sand after you leave the area. Alright. Sweet. Well, that was a good map. That was a heckin' good map. I mean, I thought we had won. We got all sorts of stuff. What's an owl talisman worth, by the way? Okay, not that much. But I thought we had won it big when we got our amelioration, and then we got a freaking divine again. All right, well, I am gonna sell one divine. No, I don't need to yet. The price is going up. I shouldn't sell that yet. Never mind. I'm not gonna sell a divine. Okay, so I'm gonna sell this. 3 exalts. And I have no idea if this is worth anything. We're gonna start it at 10, because who knows? You know, I'm just... because it's unique. And if people don't want to pay that, I probably will bring it down to 3, and then if it doesn't sell at 3, I'll just get rid of it. Life, rarity, minion skills. Is that hard to find? Minion skills. Helm. No results found. Equipment filters. Wait, where do I select? Okay, so shouldn't this show what we're looking for if we type helm into here? No. Item category. That's what we need. Helmet. There we go. Okay, so there's a lot. Never mind. I didn't know if that was something that was really hard to get on helms or not. So this is not really that good then. Alright. Put that away. And then... that's movement speed and a resistance. And mana. We are... going to hit that with some exaltage. Cold, stun threshold, and evasion rating. Is that what we got together? Yeah. And that, I rolled 5 to 8 dexterity. Ugh, would be. It's the worst. Is that better than what I have now? 5% less movement speed. But... and less evasion rating. But we get a lot more resistance with cold resistance. I do need to max my resistances. I think bad enough that that's worth it. Because that gives me a bunch of cold. So now what I can do is switch that cold to lightning. You know what? I need some... Give me a couple exalts. We need to go rune shopping. I would like to give you an exalted orb, and I would like... what was I doing? Lightning? Greater storm rune? Just one, thank you. And then... what other type did I need? Technically, that's it for now. Alright, and then we'll put that there. That puts us at 62%, and then I can take out a cold rune and put in a lightning rune. So that's right here. No. That's already cold. Right, I have too much cold. Yes, okay. So that goes there. And I'm just curious. Does this increase my damage? 4223. 4351. That's more damage. Am I willing to risk 2 exalts to see if the Iron Rune does more damage? Because if it doesn't, I'll be a little bit sad.
Good luck.
But yeah, I don't even think this is really worth that much. I mean, 25% movement speed, but other people are selling stuff that's better than that. It's just not worth anything. +6 to cold spells. Okay. Yep, that's worth selling.
Time is of the essence.
Maybe. I don't know, man. Just making crap up. Sell all that. Okay, so when it's all said and done, what I was then gonna do... What was I gonna do? There's one more thing I was gonna do. Oh, I just wanted to look up those boots that I just saw. Like, is that... If we throw in... I mean, it really doesn't have anything. A tiny bit of life. Like, if I just search for boots with movement speed, 25 minimum, and life with no minimum, we get stuff as cheap as 1 regal. So yeah, okay, no, there's nothing special going on here. All right. Cool. All right, so it's time to grab our tablets. Ooh, this is exciting. What tablets do we want? And I've got a Breach, a Delirium, I've got all these boss ones, I've got Expedition, and I've got Ritual. Ooh, well, I want Breach and Delirium, because I'm enjoying both of those mechanics. And we're gonna hit these bad boys with alchemies, I think. Oh, you can't. Okay, never mind. Can you Vol Orb them? No? Okay. Breaches have more monster density, increased magic monsters in your maps? Ooh. Okay, if anyone's watching this, I do have a question. When it says 23% increased magic monsters in your maps, is that all of the maps in the circle, or only the maps that get hit to add Delirium? I don't know. 5% increased experience gain. Slaying rare monsters in your maps pauses the Delirium mirror timer for 2 seconds. That is awesome. Okay, you cannot Val Orb them. It is all of them. Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, I'm pretty happy with... Oh, I haven't done this map yet. What am I doing? Whoops. Okay, well, we'll save those for later. That means I need a map that has 3. We're not doing temporal chains. Get that out of here. This is the no-no corner. So wait, when it says slaying rare monsters in your maps pauses the Delirium mirror timer, obviously that will apply to the 14 maps in that it turns on Delirium, but won't it also apply to other maps in the same radius that already had Delirium, I would hope? Let's see if this one's any good. 100% increased stun build-up is also kind of scary. Why don't I grab here? Let's take 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's do some reforging here. Well, it wouldn't require towers to overlap, Hophalis, because, like, I'm just saying there could be, like, let's say you've done nothing with tablets. You get to your first tower, and there's a map right next to it that has delirium already. And then you apply that tablet, it adds 14 delirium mirrors to other maps around it, but there's the 15th one that it didn't add delirium to because it already had delirium. Won't that one also get that bonus? Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Cursed with Enfeeble. Does that make me do less damage? I can't remember which one that does. But all of these are somewhat scary. And then we need to hit him with some regals. Okay, that's the one I want right there. Yeah, I'm not going to go to 6 modifiers. So yeah, area contains an additional shrine. Monsters do a bit more damage, but this one's got a boss too, which is always scary. All right, time to get sweaty. Sweaty spaghetti.
Straight through the out.
Wait. Didn't I just say this map had a boss? And mechanics and stuff? I'm confused. Is it not? Oh, I need to get orbs out of here. Okay, hold on real quick. Let's, Filter Blade.
A sight for sore eyes.
And we will load. Customize. General currency? Orb of Change Mutation is now hidden. Orb of Augmentation is now hidden. Perfect. Artificer's Shard. We probably want to hide. What is an Alchemy Shard? Okay, that's fine. Regal Shard. Is that fine? I mean, it's 0.3 exalts. No, sorry. A Regal Shard is 1/3 of an exalt. A Regal Orb is 1/3 of an adult. So Regal Shard. Did I say an adult? Oh gosh. So a Regal Shard is 1/30th of an exalt? Okay, no, never mind. I don't want those. And Artificer's Shards are also, I think, not very much because an Artificer's Orb is 10 per exalt. Yeah, so a shard is one penny. I don't need 1 penny. Okay, save this. Export, save and sync. Okay. Options, game, refresh. Last update, April 18th at 12:38 a.m. That is correct. That is 5 hours from now. All right. Hey, thanks for the follow, Assassin. It's weird that I can see that notification. Huh. I can't see that notification in chat or anywhere, but I could see it on the chat that popped up on the screen. That's really weird. Okay, anyway. I assume that's just selling.
Go.
Alright. Back to mapping. This time with less crappy drops to pick up.
Take this.
Go team. Wow, this is not a very difficult map. Not want that stab. Wind bow, sure, could be good. Never know. Blackwind, hey, thank you so much for the membership. Very much appreciated. Where is the top? Oh, I must have missed it. Is it in the middle? Is it like up this little... I actually don't know. Ah, maybe this is where we find the beacon. This is an interesting map. Uh-oh. And there goes my game. Yeah, I changed my I changed my graphics settings to have VSync unlocked. Not unlocked. What's it called? Dynamic, and I think that's probably what's crashing it. I'm gonna change that back. Let's see. So that is options. Yeah, I changed it to adaptive instead of locked. I also changed this from quality to balanced. So let's keep that locked and see if that... Because I didn't have any crashes until tonight, in the first stream of tonight when I changed that. So I think that's the issue. And I'm guessing that it will be okay now. It was either that or the balanced NVIDIA DLSS thing that is breaking it. Or I just got really lucky to never get crashes before, and we're just happening to get crashes. You know, like, that's possible too, but... So am I trying to get to the middle? What is this map? I'm so lost right now. Because towers were always pretty linear before, but this is not a linear map. What even is happening? Oh no, I can't see where I've been before. Oh, that is the annoying part when you disconnect. It like unexplores your map. Right. I always forget about that. So I'm gonna assume that maybe I just still need to go to the northeast. I think there was an empty spot over there. Jump down there. I don't know. Is this it? No. So I've already been here. I think I explored around this edge. So maybe I'll go to the northwest? Isn't that where I started though? I'm getting lost. Okay, that's a corner. Isn't this where we started? Somewhere around here? There's nothing in the middle. Yeah, this is where we started. There's a superior spear. Take it. Very curious. Oh no, don't tell me. Oh, that one isn't a corner like the other ones were. Oh man. Ah, this exploration will get you. How is dastardly. I think this is what we're looking for. There we go. Alright, that's it for that map. And now... some sound effects. Fire resistance. It's a lot of block chance. I don't know if that's valuable. It's only 10 life. Whoa! Does that mean it fires 2 additional arrows? Oh my. Is that worth anything? So if I look at... I just get so curious about these things. This is how you learn, right? So if we look at item category bow, and we look for additional arrow for implicit, and bow attacks fire additional arrows, I hit search. There's 3,000 of them that are better than mine, probably. Okay, never mind. And a lot of them are listed for 1 exalt. So I don't think we're gonna sell it for anything. The only thing that tells me is that I could afford to buy some really good items for 1 exalt. I could improve my gear by a lot at this point. That's what that tells me.
Indeed.
Okay, so now we're gonna chuck these 2. All right, here's the fun part. You guys ready for this? And Mesa, what is this? Hephalis, I don't know if you're still here. You know things. Wait, what just happened? Okay, so right here, this Mesa, it says increase number of influence maps by 17%. Where did that come from? Is that just a random... Does every tower have a random buff that is there? Does that have something to do with the waystone that I put in it? It doesn't... I don't know where that's coming from. But we are about to breach and delirium the heck out of this area. Nice. Nice. I just watched a video from that meme guy. He put out a video addressing the fact that he's the meme guy, and it was very entertaining. There's another tower over here that has a little bit of overlap. More modifiers equals greater range. You mean the waystone? But this says increased number of maps by 17%. That's not the same as an increased range. But it also increases range? What the heck? Are you reading that? Delirium fog in area dissipates 8,178% faster? What in the ever-living heck? $80 times, so delirium is over after 2 seconds is what that means. That's how I'm interpreting that. Let's do this one. So what do we get at this point? Increased experience gain, more magic monsters. Breaches have more monster density. Slaying rare monsters pauses delirium. Ritual altars will have more magic-y monsters, which we already have more magic-y monsters. This is gonna be a sweet zone. Alright, are we ready for this? I don't know if I'm ready for this. Take a drink of my grapefruit citrus. Sugar-free, zero sugar soda. And off we go.
They will find you, and they will destroy.
Straight through the app.
You can actually hit anything.
Foul thing.
Oh no, is this a dead end? Okay, good. It's not. Whoa. There's some sort of trunk behind that, but I can't click on it without activating the whole thing. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. Kill you. Should pause the fog for a moment. Take stuff real quick, sort it out later. I guess I spent more than 2 seconds on that, so I did lose time.
Need more time. Lightning strike class.
Alright, what are we doing here? There's the delirium fog, or no, sorry, breach.
Hold on.
Let's do the breach. Why not? In for a penny, in for a pound, they say. Oh, this is crazy. There's a hand, gotta run by that. There's another hand, gotta run by that. Stuff is happening, and I don't know if I understand it. I don't see any more hands. Did the breach close? I think the breach closed.
Wait.
I have never... Oh, no, it didn't close. It was still going. Holy crap. I don't think I've ever killed that many enemies in any ARPG ever. That was insane. That was like Diablo 3 levels of mob density.
Straight through the app.
Alright, and Delirium's over too. Woof! Distilled Paranoia. Is that one good? Ooh, that one's worth 3 exalts. And we got an Ul Natol's Catalyst. I don't have any idea if that's any good or not. There's a rare back here that we missed. I ran straight past a ritual. We gotta go back and do that. Alright, is it closer to the checkpoint? I think it is. Is any good? Strength, dexterity, no. Just drop it. I probably need the money, but whatever. Alright, rat tornadoes. Incoming. Support gem. And we got Resurgence and Dextral Coronation, which I want to say those were not worth very much. I think Resurgence was fine. We'll go ahead and wait until we do the rest to pick anything. Oh, here's the other, or another ritual out of 3. Ooh, too close to that tornado. It moves fast. You gotta get the heck out of there when it's nearby.
Clean kill.
It's not joking around. Okay. Moving on. Take another support gem, sure. There goes a whole screen of monsters. There goes another screen of monsters. Do this ritual. See, the problem is I often end up in the tornado because I'm trying to get frenzy charges, so I have to dash back in, and then I'm in the tornado because it's following me. Alright, what do we got? +1 to all projectile skills, physical damage, cold damage, 11 to 17 cold damage, 9 to 16. It's pretty similar on the cold damage front. So if we could roll... That could be worth hitting with Exalts to see what happens. This might be good. It adds 5 to 9 cold, 1 to 26 lightning. Doesn't add any life. But I could still hit it with an Exalt. 54 to Spirit? That's pretty high. Kind of want to try a lot of these. This one seems the most likely to actually be an upgrade for me. I'm going to look at the trade site real quick. Filters, item category, armor. Or no, what's it called? Body? Body armor? Body armor. Spirit. We've got 54. And then plus to armor. Maybe I can just filter total amount of armor. Yeah, like 800. That's getting up there in price. Why not? And I'll defer these two. That's cheap. Okay, so now there's still some rares, and then the boss. What happened? Hey, thanks for the follow, Duke. I need that spear? Probably not. You never know. What did it roll? Lightning damage, life per hit, nah. Oh hey, here's a little wispy wisp. Let's follow that. Thing needs to make up its mind. Where are you going? Alright, there it goes. Alchemy. Crossbows. And then what? There's still one more rare. And the boss is who knows where. Boss is way over there? Oh, I guess I just gotta get there from here. Alright, here we go. Boss fight. Oh, it's you.
Remember the worthy.
Okay.
Bow before me.
Ow.
Puny insect, you will suffer.
Which stage is... It's kind of like stage 2. I don't know, it's a mixture of things, isn't it?
They shall feast on your flesh.
Shall they? Who's they? Oh, it's these guys.
Straight through the app.
I can get some frenzy charges. Got him. Alright, alchemy. Ooh, another overseer precursor. I have a lot of those by now.
I have enough in my pack already.
Alright, bandage wraps. Okay, we got all sorts of fat loot from this
Won't
map.
say no to a spot of shut eye.
We'll sell that. This one. I can sell both of those. This is the one that I think is sellable. For 3 exalts. I think it's not. Probably. Given how my other stuff is selling. 17 to maximum life? Man, why couldn't you have rolled like 100 to maximum? Dang. I can still hit this with another exalt. Okay, hold on. We got physical lightning damage, rarity, and strength. And that just added... Oops, wrong button. That just added some mana regen. That's fine. I'm not running out of mana very often, so it's not great.
Hello there.
Alright, what's the value of my paranoia? I think it's like 3-ish. Oh, 2-ish today? Catalyst, that's not worth very much. Can't sell those. Okay. So paranoia is after greed and before envy. Okay. And then I don't know what I'm doing with catalysts yet. I guess we'll put those down here or something. I don't know. And then omens. Amelioration. The ultimatums are not doing anything for me. Delirium tablet, overseer tablet. I've got a bunch of those. I'm gonna need another tab for all my omens. I just have too many. Well, I can always buy more. Alright, so do these increase my damage even? Not really. A couple skills go up, a couple skills go down. And I lose a lot of life and a lot of mana and the attack speed. Well, so that means I'm actually doing more damage per hit though, right? So the damage per use 2391 goes up to 2687. Yeah, I'm losing attack speed, but I'm gaining damage. Which, for this build, is actually a good thing. And it gains me 50 life per enemy killed. That's no joke. That's a lot of life per kill. That's a lot. Is life per kill shown? No, I don't think so. Anyway, it also gains me a bunch of cold resistance. But it gives me armor instead of evasion rating, which is gross, and it doesn't give me the mana. I think I'm still gonna wait for better gloves than that.
Indeed.
Hello.
You know what? While we're talking about gloves, why don't we gamble a few? Let us look. Anything? 22 fire damage is a lot. Fire damage? No. No. 2 resistances. 97 mana. Still no. Lightning damage, accuracy, dexterity, cold resistance. Nah, I don't want any of that. Alright. It is fun to gamble once in a while. Okay, on to the next map. I guess we need a waystone. That's normal. These are all magics. I forget what Enfeeble does. Let's go find out. 80% increased rarity is kind of nuts. Alright, let's dive in. Hafalus, by the way, do you still stream? Or are you off the streaming game these days? Oh, I almost just... Oh, I did run through it the wrong direction. Whoops. I don't actually know if that matters. One person online said it, and now I'm worried that the direction I walk into the mirror matters, but it might not. This is not a good map for, well, anything. This is just not a good map. I hate this map. It's the worst. Wow, that's a lot of life. Or Enfeeble makes me do a lot of not damage. I I guess it is. My damage is just tanked. Get you going this way. Take you out. We got 2 out rares right here. No, I thought I was going to get out of the way. I did not dodge early enough. Alright, got you. Keep going. There's the end of the fog. Can we catch up to it? No. Alright. Good show, good show.
That was almost a challenge.
Fire in V. Yeah, that's fine. Regal orb. It's like 30 cents compared to the $80 that the divine orb was. Doesn't really seem like much in comparison.
Straight through the app.
Okay, so what exactly is going on here? There's also a breach somewhere. We never killed... Okay, let's kill this, then go down to the breach. Alright, you just dropped a bunch of gold.
You're as good as dead.
Skill gems. You know what? I just realized I've gotten a lot of level 15 skill gems, and I don't know if I ever went through and made sure all my skills were level 15. It's very possible we can get some benefit from that. Whoa, that was... Is that lag, or did he teleport? I mean, he has Shroud Walker, so I think he teleported. Weird. Alright. Okay, so we're almost to the breach. No idea what this breach is going to be like. Oh, we at least got one splinter out of it. That's something. Breach ring. I don't know what that is, but I'm excited about the idea. It means I can't die.
More time.
Other hand. Hand didn't drop anything. Well, that's rude.
Almost a challenge.
Alright, what is a breach ring? It's a ring. Maximum quality is 40%? What? Oh, like I can upgrade my weapons and armor to 40% quality? That seems really powerful.
Part of the job.
Like, another way to think about it is that adds an absurd amount of evasion and a decent amount of damage, right? If I'm understanding that correctly.
This ends now.
Huh. Okay, let's kill this essence monster.
Settle the dust. Let's fight.
And you're dead. Alright, we still got one more. Who did I leave behind? Oh, he's way back there. Bristle Snarl. With a name like that, sure you never got bullied. Sweet. Map complete. Now, this breach ring. Is it worth anything? Probably not, right? Breach ring. Oh, there's no breach rings that give you spirit and 800 armor? Who would have thought? Oh wait, can you not sell them? Oh, there's no breach rings that are in the category body armor. I guess they're not worth that much. So they all do the same thing? I mean, the cheapest one is an Orb of Alchemy. But these are 3. Did I log out? You guys remember me logging? I don't think I logged out. I don't remember hitting log out. I'm a little confused why it was listing an Orb of Alchemy as cheaper than an Exalt. Because aren't Alks more? Or did I have that backwards? Oh no, Alks are cheaper. Oh, Alks are half an Exalt.
How can I help?
It's Chaoses that are more. Yeah, Chaoses are 3. Ball Orbs are less. Alks are half. Vines are a bunch. Chance is 10 apiece. Okay. What's up, Kinpo? How goes it? Hope it goes well. Physical damage, rarity, fire resistance. That's not bad. Lightning resistance, maximum life, life and mana per kill. Cold damage, but then fire spell skills does not go well together, fortunately.
Go.
Alright, put all our crap away. Got a bunch of ire. Should I be layering waystones with these? I never know when to do that. Breach ring. Increased fire damage. Let me just look. Increased fire damage. How much did I have? 25%. Does that make it worth more? So those are minimum priced at 1 Exalt. Okay, so it's not worth that much. So I might as well hit it with exalts, is what we're saying. Or regal first, I guess. Accuracy, intelligence, mana, fire resistance. That's not that good of a ring. But I'm gonna sell it anyway. 2 exalts. And if somebody wants it, that will refund some of the exalts I spent on that nonsense. Okay. And now I'm gonna take a map and we're going to... maybe this one. I'm gonna do this thing. But this then means we won't get, I think, a delirium. Like if I were to use it here, we wouldn't have a delirium mirror. So I guess I'll do this one. I don't know if that's smart to do or not. I don't really totally get it. And now the fog is everywhere. We are delirious. Whoa, that was the explosion. Oh yeah, I never checked all my skill gems either. Are we level 15 on everything? No, we are not. In fact, lightning spear is 15. But some other stuff was not. Like my lightning rod, lightning spear thing. Oh, we've got a rogue exile.
I take no pleasure in this.
Monk.
Lay down your arms.
Popping potions over here. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there.
Don't make me kill you.
Bro, I'm not making you do anything. You attacked me. What do you want from me? Yikes.
That was almost a challenge.
Okay. Gold ring. What do we got? Greater exaltation? That one's not that good. We've seen that before. And nothing crazy.
Spread through the art.
What do we get? Ah, a rune. Come on. Small orb, superior mask, support gem. Well, I've got all the support gems I'll ever need, that's for sure.
Need more time.
Might even turn those off at some point, to be perfectly honest. Like, I have enough to where I think I wouldn't even need to use any. If I were to make a new alt, I could probably get every support gem I ever want with that alt and still have some left over. I just have so many at this point, and I'm not even that far into mapping. Alright, we get lightning orbed. or lightning rotted.
Proof of my prowess.
Here's our ritual.
Come on.
Get stuck. By the way, if you're wondering why I don't constantly cast Lightning Spear, it's because I have Voltaic Charge. And if you cast it once every 30 meters of travel, it ends up doing a lot more chaining and more damage and stuff. So that's why I do it that way. None of that is important. Level 16 skill tree. Now that one we have not seen yet. The problem is I don't know if my dexterity is high enough. Ow. Yeah, I don't know if I have enough dexterity for level 16 spells or skills, whatever they're called. Whoa! A Simulacrum Splinter and an Inscribed Ultimatum right next to each other. What are the odds of that? Now the ultimatum's worthless because I'm not running those for the items. I guess we could, but I don't really see the point. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the patch that they released, but I have yet to get an ultimatum that actually gives me the ability to get 6 ascendancy points. Something's weird with that. Oh jeez. There goes all my mana.
No mana.
Mana potion. That's about the only time I ever need a mana potion is when that happens. What's this? Tower shield. None of that's any good. Another exalted orb. Yeah. Alright. Fair enough. Alright, now let's go find... Let's see. I'll go over here because there should be a checkpoint, and then I'll use the checkpoint to go back over to the left. Because we gotta hit up this breach and 2 more rares. And 1 more. Yep, here it is. Ritual. Oh jeez. What? Was I inside? I think I was like traveling alongside one of those little globules. There's so many visual effects going on. I'm not a fan of how hard it is to see stuff. Because like the whole map is in Delirium Fog, which then meets with the Ritual Fog, which then meets with the trees that are over everything, which then meets with my lightning. I just can't see crap. Oh man, I guess we could re-roll, but then I can't afford to defer anything. Guess I can defer that, and then it'll be cheap. It's worth half of an Exalt. 50 cents, as it were. It's not nothing. Alright, let's breach it up. Not seeing any hands. Oh my, we just got dead. Oh, there goes that. Whenever that happens, I panic and I forget what my disengage button is. And, well, I know it, I'm dead.
A worthy foe.
Alright, tier 3 waystones, blah blah blah. I don't think anything dropped from that breach, right? See any stuff out here? Yeah, probably not. Okay, so we'll go fight the boss. What level am I? 74? Wow. Yeah, without trade, it's a little slow to progress because I need something that gives me a lot more survivability without losing much damage, and that's just a hard fight without buying something. You know, if I were to go on the trade site, I could probably get to tier 5 or 6 maps, like, immediately. Just from having the higher level stuff. That, yeah, I mean, you can afford, for one Exalt, you can buy an item that has all good, or at least all decent affixes. Gotta stay in one spot for me, okay? That would be very helpful. Stuck. Can't move. Come here to the middle. There it is. I swear, like, every boss drops the Overseer Precursor tablet. I've got Precursor tablets for days at this point. I think I have like 6. Spell damage, cold resistance, lightning resistance, mana regen, and a socket, and that's good. That's good. I'm selling that. Okay, this is gonna be my, I actually think someone will pay for this section. Like, this time for real, pay for this. Tier resistances, none of that's good, I don't think.
Time is of the essence.
Wow, I have a lot of random stuff. 9 to all resistances and 30 fire resistance. Now that's not bad. I bet that'll sell. I mean, should I keep it for myself? I don't think it's an upgrade. That's 11 to all and 22 to cold. And rarity. I mean, I guess it's worth... It's a lot of accuracy rating, but I don't really need accuracy rating. Yeah. Okay, well, now I killed it. 11% increased rarity. That's not worth anything. Nope. Increased fire damage? Lightning resistance? Nah. It's gotta be like 2 really good. See, that could be worth something. 21% rarity on a fire resistance ring. And then cold damage. Okay, so now we're talking. Now we're talking something that could be worth something. I don't know if it's worth something, but it could be. And then everything else is just currency. Okay, so as far as skills, let's see, can I afford level 16 lightning spear? I need 151 dexterity. Okay, I can manage that, I think. Oh, it goes to 7 bolts? That's a huge boost. Oh, that's so good. Nice. Okay, well that's an upgrade. And then barrage will have a lower cooldown. Coal the Weak will deal slightly more damage. That doesn't really matter. And then Voltaic Mark. Still don't think it's worth upgrading. Lightning Rod will deal more damage. Lightning Arrow will deal more damage. Okay. Cool. Increased gold found in the area. Increased magic monsters. 40% magic pack size. Okay, these are all fine. I don't love patches of shocked ground, but I can deal. Did I finish the map? Yeah, I just fought the boss. Right. Oh, there were 2 more rares though. Whoa, free money.
Speak. Time is of the essence.
All right, what are we looking for next? Probably. I don't know, just these crazy maps. Augury. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. I'm not a fan of Augury. Tight hallways. Things just kill you immediately. That's a rough time.
Straight through the art.
But we'll see how it goes.
Need a moment. Bloody fossil.
That's a dead end. I'll go that way.
Hold on.
Artificer's Orb sucks, but it's something.
Proof of my prowess. Need a moment.
Here's the breach. That. Running.
Need more time.
Ow. The hand! Get to the hand! Oh, come on. I got to the hand. Don't give me that crap. I wonder if they would tune... no, that doesn't really make sense either. I was gonna say if they could somehow tune the breach per map, because certain maps just are way less conducive to how the breach mechanic works. But then there's gonna be certain spots in the map that breach could spawn that, but then be like broken good. Because there might be certain areas of the map that work fine for breach, you know. So I don't know. It's tricky. Feels a little bit like they just need to spawn more monsters around the player, so the player has a chance to kill enough monsters. Oh right, I'm in fog. Whoops, well I guess we're gonna lose the delirium. Oh well. Totally forgot about delirium fog. Oh well.
A clean kill.
None of that is good. Okay. Wait, I'm still in the fog. Did it pause during the ritual? How does that work? Must have paused mid-ritual.
Hold on.
Oh, there's all my junk. Yeah, it is just way easier, at least with the types of builds that I have going on, it is way easier to get the simulacrum splinters than the breach splinters. I'm guessing that changes as you go. Like, once you start getting the Atlas passives for breach and stuff, you can get like, you know, I don't know, maybe 20 per breach or something. And then when you're getting that much, now all of a sudden, it's the delirium ones that are hard to get. Because delirium, you can't really get that many more. Even if you kill the whole map in the fog, what does that do for you? It still doesn't do that much. You know, you're still only going to get 5, maybe. Maybe 6?
Straight through the art.
Alright, what are you up to? Just dying? You're not a toughie.
More coming out of the water.
And then there's another one over here. You want to throw poison at me? That's fine.
A clean kill.
Okay, so we'll open this up. So there's one more ritual somewhere. Did I already run past it? I don't think I did. Nope, it's right here. Alright.
No rest for the wicked, eh?
Let's get all this going.
Wait. Stop.
Greater essence. That's...
Wait.
Let me pick those up. Thank you. Avoid the rat tornado. And that's it for ritual. Take an exalted orb. Sure. And something to sell. Strongbox. Enchanted. Maybe I should start putting regal orbs on those as well. Given that I got 2 divines, I have enough currency that I could afford putting a regal on every strongbox I come to. probably a good idea. Get rid of
That was
you.
almost a challenge.
There is still another unique over here. Oh, sorry, a rare. Ooh, spear. Dang it. It's a lower level one. Okay, so we've done everything except killing rares. Cool. Oh. Okay. Which are in the middle.
You're mine.
Wow, that I almost one-shot that rare. Jeez. Bad for you.
One by one, they're full.
Sweet. That was a decent map.
A home away from home.
Speed.
Physical attributes. Cell. What is this? No physical damage? 1 ore? What? What an interesting design. That would have been fun if I had had that back at level 16. Oh my. Wait a second. 22 chaos resistance and adds 15 to 22 fire damage to attacks. It doesn't increase my damage though because of the attack speed. And I do like having the attack speed. Rarity, life, mana, no resists though. Nope. Just burn and exalt, I guess. Alright, yeah, why don't I carry a few regals around as well? And we've got that. And this is just becoming a mess here. These are all trash. I'll keep one of those in case I ever want to. I can trade for them if I want more. Put catalysts along the bottom. Maybe I'll put the... I don't know. I'm just gonna need to use another stash tab for some of these things, I think. Got too much. Too many goodies.
Time is of the essence.
Alright, we'll do one more map, I think, then we'll be done. Let's do... see if we can get another good breach. We've got increased magic pack size and increased magic monsters. I think that means they're more common, and then when we find the packs, they will be bigger packs.
Take this. Straight through the heart.
Alright. Oh, there's our breach. Gotta get some frenzy charges built up. Follow along the front of this breach. I'm not seeing any hands. There's a Reaver Catalyst. There's a Breach Splinter. Still no hands. There's a hand. No, it disappeared right before my very eyes. So rude. Okay. Well, I got a thing. Yeah, I think my summary after tonight, which has had quite a few breaches, quite a few deliriums, is that breach is not a good mechanic for early map stuff. Like, without juicing things together a bit, it just doesn't quite come together. I mean, heck, I even have a little bit of juice. We've got... breaches have 5% increased monster density and 3% increased pack size. I mean, that's not that much juice, I guess. But yeah, all that to say, I just think the overall breach thing just doesn't quite work as well without having bonuses to, like, the breaches stay open longer. You know, like, once you start getting those sorts of bonuses put together, then you get more time to kill more monsters, and that kind of sustains itself. And then you get more of the rewards. Whereas with Delirium, you don't need to do any of that. You get the reasonably good rewards every single time, because the fog just, it kind of lasts forever. I mean, I've been able to clear most maps, like a good half of the map or more, pretty much every time I've done Delirium. What am I doing? I'm hitting all the wrong hotkeys. Ooh, I'll take an Exalted Orb. They're still worth $1. That is my definition of $1, so they are worth exactly $1 because that is what the dollar means. The Path of Exile $1. What's that? Support gem? Eh. You know what else I could do? Well, first of all, we just leveled up, which is great. And the other thing I could do is, with all my money that I got from 2 Divine Orbs, I could, ouch, purchase the doohickeys that level up my gems. Quality, Gem Cutter's Prism, that's the word. I could buy a bunch of those with all of my newfound riches, and then we could level up all of our skills, and that would certainly get us more damage. Because how much are Gem Cutters prisms? They are 2 exalts per prism. So yeah, that's pretty expensive. But we've got a lot of exalts worth of stuff. Surely this is fine. It's got life, resistance, resistance, armor, armor.
Go.
I don't know.
Indeed.
Probably not very good. Every time I think something's good, it's terrible. I think the market's just so flooded with stuff like that, though. That's a lot of chaos damage that this is gonna deal, though. I mean... those are some big numbers. I don't know. Alright, well that was the final map of the night, I think.
Go.
I do want to know what this is worth. 6. Ooh, that's worth 6 exalted orbs. Okay. Nice. Cool. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to grab the Regals. I want some. Cool. Alright, well we're gonna call that a stream. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. We will continue getting richer as time goes on, I'm sure. But those 2 divine orbs, mwah, chef's kiss. What a great stream. Got them both within 20 minutes of each other. And then 9 chaos. Yeah, we've got some riches here. Mostly tied up in the divines. And the armorer's scrap, surprisingly, is, I think...
Hello.
Somehow it's still worth half. Well, 40%. It's 40 cents per armorer's scrap. And so that's a decent amount of money right there. That's 24 bucks. That's like a third of a divine orb just in armorer's scrap. So that's not nothing. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I will see you all next time.